seniors, judges, and the torso. Say, case about with him. Na we track case based on the evidence. I want to name. Na why hear the right thing. Na other party the ninja will not go Supreme Court for application for certiorari. Say your mom a hearing. Ain't you know? Your mom kwana your mom hearing no. Not Justice Doche, Abe Kofie, the validatory speech. The 5 panel members are Justice Doche presided. If you go to Kolendi, Justice Tanko, Ivory Johnson, and Justice Mensah, so 5-member panel, unanimously no, decided to have a new trial, a new appeal. Please, let's understand. Appeal is like a fresh matter before the court. In law, no, say you appeal, your case is fresh. Now, the duty of the court is to go through the evidence as if your case is fresh within him. But certiorari application, it is not an appeal. An application, you need to court. What we can say, judge, now the assembly. One mouse, one man hearing now. Evidence, I say, Supreme Court judges transfer say, I'm going to find out, say, so your man hearing and now your man hearing. So your man hearing now, I tell us some. Then the judge know who's on. That judge know, yes. You are money hearing, so and you was here. And you shameful conduct. And you evil. It doesn't mean that the judge has compromised. Because we know in our judicial system, say, certiorari prohibition applications, no. Every day be a council was district court, a council was circuit court, a council was high court, a council was Supreme Court. Certiorari application, you look at it and you strike it out. There's nothing like attacking the judge. Because judges know immunity. Judge be sworn an oath to defend the Constitution. Judge be sudie. Now the young woman said Justice Mmra was just elevated to the Court of Appeal. This man has suffered a lot in his judicial journey as a judge. So many years. And then you adum, na adum be adum no. Near Pejano as a Court of Appeal judge. Na do ashe de nyam, Ghana for ashe de nyam no. Enu 1 month. Na Supreme Court judges sir. Justice Doche. I never call requirements. 5 of you. Man should the meaning say it's so easy to become a judge. And allegation of corruption and misconduct is a serious one. To describe a judge as a shameful conduct, is very, very serious. To refer a judge say, you're investigating the conduct, the criminal conduct, is serious. But the 5 Supreme Court judges sat on the matter. And very interesting. I am the lawyer. Many lawyer Ampao. I was the lawyer for the applicants. I was not called before the Supreme Court. They didn't give me a hearing. The judgment also was under scrutiny, was not given a hearing. But rather, a registrar that they have sacked also was not given a hearing. The Supreme Court decided, say, they invited a new registrar. No case. And then they asked him small questions. And then they sat down without the proper facts of the case. Came out with a judgment. Justice Oche Ekufino, if any validatory judgment, he read it in open court in the presence of eminent judges, members of the bar, and the general public, and in the media, and Justice Ankama was exposed to public ridicule, hatred, and contempt, insulted, violated, assaulted by Justice Oche. And this became a news item all over the social media and the world at large, that there is a judge called Yimanankama of High Court, Awatema, who has committed grievous offense, misconduct. They say judge didn't come to them, no judge didn't come back court. The judge didn't come. And so the judge Ayekululu in court, such a huge and serious allegation. These eminent judges, judge, and they gave me the said that the conduct of Ankamano cut a slur on the judiciary. They say, and my judiciary didn't have conduct. And the whole Supreme Court judge, I will call retirement. You did this to your colleague, judge, who is on the rise. You didn't consider the family. You didn't consider the friends. You didn't consider the colleagues at the bar. You didn't consider the colleague on the bench. Disgrace this man. And from the information I had, though, Justice Ankama had an application before Otumfuo to be sworn in as the paramount chief of Sampa. Until now, Otumfuo considered Justice Ankama as a paramount chief, and then Joche and the 4 judges had 2 bombi maliciously. That's how we usually. I can't say maliciously. I say, Obi with he. That's why it is. Because if you love somebody, how can a judgment, we write judgment, how can judgment turn into investigations? If every judgment of every court will be investigated, judgment will survive it. Judges are not king gods. They make mistakes. They are not perfect. They may get the fact wrong. They may get the evidence wrong. Like currently, the decision of the judicial, the committee that you set up against Ankama has vindicated that Ankama said the Supreme Court judges didn't get your facts right, but it was a fact-finding investigation. So it means that even your ruling on that case, there's question mark. That ruling has a lot of questions. I don't know how to deal with that ruling in the court, because after that, the Chief Justice, you refer the matter to the Chief Justice and say, when you move be that is the chair and the 4 judges, John Kolendi, and then Tanko, Justice Tanko, you the same Justice Tanko. I remember said one case, you were investigated for your role in Wyoming. I'm a Justice Apalu, so Commissioner Kotras, you were annoyed with the outcome. And you fought Justice Apalu, so I implicate you. But you are ready to disgrace another judge. You see? And the interesting thing is that if you can do this thing to your own colleagues, then the judiciary, I'm scared. Judges, you hate each other like this. The judiciary, the judges, you don't have love. Hey, the police don't do that too. Jesus Christ, police institution. They love each other. The police cover each other. The police is for now. Police in the body counter. They are always at each other. It's brother's keeper. But judiciary there, backbiting, hatred, and the judges wait, and the same thing to the bar. The Ghana bar, or don't be any. Meeting will say those who hate me at the bar and those who hate me at the bench, at times if you even appear before them, you can see that there's a conspiracy. Salampa, he sits on air and talk. You can see the conspiracy in the eyes of some of the judges when I appear before them. Who me he must be kind of correct. Mani muntumi nyemi foko. Muntumi nyemi foko. No kware meka no kware no akoso wumu. You can't do nothing. The truth of the matter is that there's no take. You are at home, peacefully enjoying your family. You see the way valedictory speech, they said nice things about you, but you were damaging another judge. And thank God that when we appear before the committee, including me, Lampa, and you know the interesting thing, A plus took advantage of that. A plus. Despite media, led by Etikesi, Kwame Etikesi, and Akosua Abwadiago, Omuwahi, Mungache Etikesi, and Akosua Abwadiago, so Omuwahi for Omanya police call. For the next do you know something? This same judge, I'm finally contempt against you, UTV, Mukai, UTV. That when I convict you on Monday, 650 each, and ya, Omo mini judge, no. Into assembly by in the end, oh, Akosua Abwadiago, any committee kese, FOD, any they were happy, and then they were insulting and exposing the judge. Please, producer, play that tape for me. Play the tape of Kwame Etikesi, any Bwaji, Akosua Abwadiago. Akosua Abwadiago, Omudi judge no for. Play it. My volume.
Come here, no way. Yes, so for no winner. I some the court, no. And come here. Yes, you know. Yes, Justice Judicial, any boss who say, wait, dear. I must come home about the more for the dynamic tomorrow. Why I mean, or the more for the deal, I mean, there are what people in the Abrabo. Sir, in Cafena, Chief Justice Imeshimudi. How much? And to any artisan, there be. Was the Supreme Court I refer Justice Imano Ankama, now a Justice of the Court of Appeal. Neza Kwame, Sabrano. Kwame, Sabrano di asemono. One say a Justice Imano Ankama no say we are Justice of the Court of Appeal. But Sabrano onye yes.
When a UTV contempt case no contempt no or fine each person be 65,000 but how come
any that's Kwame Justice James Jones Doche Edaha the Supreme Court has referred Justice Imano Ankama, now a Justice of the Court of Appeal, to the Chief Justice to investigate his conduct when he presided over a case involving the estate of a deceased pastor. No, Monsignor Nonko, a registrar, no court registrar, no, Sebastian Agbo. One also the officer Bia will play a role in the Supreme Court to say this shameful species of conduct. At the end of the day, didn't a come on for the travesty of justice and idea.
Travesty of justice.
Travesty of justice.
Yeah.
And he will jump papa. Now, Kwame, so for the Japadi, no. Ah, Omodi Kako, ye diama womana, ye diamo mamo magicono. Ye value, ye no. The hospital wa boase o mo value ne 60,000 Ghana.
Oh, hospital.
No, our school,
I was in riot say.
Our school wa boase e 35,000 Ghana cedis.
Then you are market
and the fear back what time so value ne 30,000.
And I was here say the fear no baby am tie ya. Can you fear you am the year?
How do I say?
1,500.
Now come said Justice John Chene can only say much church on almost say Kwame court to a procedure because say you who answer some near you. No, I say you or see your caveat to be correct senka. Then you know you cook almost say by the time I realize the moment there's somebody near the Amoko.
Me who contempt. Say John Supreme Court court contempt ni ye charge wo 7,000 ye contempt no nipa ba ko bia 65 judge we ni dima e ba sa 65,000
kwame ne ho aba se mba wonum se ya promote no nso o amma se wo ye justice of the court of appeal ba sa bre no de no onye ye mfa
high court judge
I know a high court judge eri se kwame ya sama na ma chief justice
a dime tema dime
kwame 30,000 Ghana cedis ena
na ba ja enjense na boso no ho aye sei na obi so na our reasons binti
na kwame
school ni say
na the whole supreme court ni na unu abetwafo ne tenase no omo ho kura adwiri wo mo justices na no omo tete ezro ho no kwame justices na omo tete wo no in a unanimous decision last Tuesday, a 5-member panel of the Apex Court presided over by Justice Jones Doche said the antecedent of the case cast a slur on the integrity of the judicial system. And in our collective wisdom, we deem it appropriate to refer this case to the Chief Justice to cause further investigations into the conduct of the learned trial judge and Sebastian Agbo, then registrar of the High Court, Tema, under whose tenure the sordid affairs happened.
Sordid?
Yes. The highest court of the land held. This should cover all officers. Next will be a part to play. I'm say kwame, yam for me, investigate you nyina. It kwame no mani abrepa. This should cover all officers who played any role in this shameful species of conduct, the court said. The decision was the valedictory judgment of Justice Jones Doche, who retired yesterday. The other justices on the panel were Avril Lovelace Johnson, Isifu.
Now you see, UTV, despite media, Abwa, Akoswa de Agbo Abwaje, any kwame tike si mohu beya mo son John. Because mo say judge bi ho abasem, esa say judge na twam asem so na contempt and ko yama mo ntino. Look at the way you didn't even understand the issue, but you were laughing and rejoicing and calling the judge names, and there's the doctor said judge the conduct is shameful, and the way of describing Nominia is very sad, very, very sad that Supreme Court judges will sit on a matter and attack, insult, expose their own colleague judge without giving him the opportunity to be heard. Now, I say, yeah, man, no opportunity to be heard. One man applicant, no, a caveat test, no, what the High Court. Your reason is that the High Court judges no your mom opportunity to be heard, but you also didn't give the judge opportunity to be heard. You didn't give any officer of the court or case no opportunity. But then you came out to implicate the judge as if one bokrono or you're criminal. And you see the word shameful is serious. But a judge will refer the other colleague judge say the judgment is shameful. The way Atukumasu described it, the judgment of the Supreme Court as scandalous. This is what you do. Justice Doche, Justice Tanko, Justice Yele Kolendi, Justice Ivory Johnson, and Justice Mensas. Now, the verdict is out. The investigations that you called for is out. The Chief Justice, being a just woman, being a fair woman, being a law-abiding woman, being a woman who is so principled, and have vowed to defend the Constitution and to hold the highest office without fear or favor, and to do justice to all manner of persons, really refer your matter to the Judicial Council. And in that meeting, Judicial Council also set up a committee, led by Justice Amerigacha, one retire, 5-member committee, and we all appear before the committee. Now, producer, give me the report from the Chief Justice to Justice Ankama, who has been exposed to public hatred and ridicule. And the report that came, very interesting report. And I think, say, have the copy. There was a public document, and the right to information bill gives us the power to give a copy, and then the report, right to information bill also the right to everybody to access the report because a public document. And very interesting. The report is out, and I want to read the report. And now I want to say, Mmra daily graphic. Okwa daily graphic. Front page 1. The report is there. Now it reads, Honorable Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, dated 31st October 2023. His Lordship Justice Emmanuel Kama, Justice of the Court of Appeal, Accra, the Republic versus High Court Tema, Espate, Yao, Kujo, Jubazi, Monica Tete, Jubazi, Michelle Tete, Dapa, and Gaffred Dilib. I write with reference to the above mentioned subjects. By a referral from the Supreme Court, the Judicial Council constituted a committee to conduct investigation into your conduct. As the then trial judge of the High Court, Tema, who presided over the above matter, at the Judicial Council meeting held on Wednesday, 4th October 2023, the Council received and adopted a report submitted by the committee constituted to conduct investigations into the above mentioned matter. Please be informed that the committee determined the decision you took to strike out the case for want of prosecution could be attributed to the exercise of discretion. The committee therefore did not establish any impropriety or misconduct that could trigger an inquiry under Article 146 of the 19th Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. Justice Gertrude Saki Tokono, Chief Justice. Kwame Tisekesi, Kwame Etikesi, Akosia, Ago Abwaji, UTV despite, Justice Tanko, Justice Doche, Justice Arita Mensah Bonso, Justice Ivory Johnson, and Justice Yulon Kolindi. The report is out. You see, let me address this issue. I'm sad. I'm very, very sad. You see, because at times what we do to ourselves is we are penny down for. Now, be sure say be you and the way these 5 judges who sat on the matter, your colleague judge and my judgment, without any comment, without attacking the integrity and the character of the judge, shameful conduct, and now that a fact finding went into the matter and realized that, oh, the judge did no wrong. The evidence before the investigation committee, led by your own Supreme Court colleague, and realized that there was no wrongdoing. There was no misconduct. The judge conduct is not shameful. It's not solitary. He has never exposed the judiciary to public hatred and recorded contempt. How do you defend that judgment, that ruling? And how do you take back those words? But there's a change on retirement. And I think that this should give you a headache. And all the judges who participated in this, it has cut a slur on your validatory speech. You see, to go into the registry and say, a validatory speech read by you, has been exposed by the committee report. So you read a validatory speech without doing the proper thing, full of hatred. You didn't like Ankama. You see, I'm telling you, when you love somebody, you don't have anything against somebody, you are very careful. What kind of hatred is that? Who and who? And I think that such conduct should be investigated. They also should be investigated. The Federal Member Committee, although they have this judicial immunity, but I think it's sad. Because see, when you do that, look at these journalists, like Kwame Kessié, the way he was laughing. Kwame Kessié, the way all three. Now, Abwaji Ago, who Abwaji Ago, now mu dig judge no flow, and now no kwada be dead. If you see, say UTV, near credible station, UTV station, no vindictive, mu yankophobia, mu set agenda. For this you set agenda, you don't like the truth, you plan evil against people. This outcome of the investigation have exposed you. And come here plus. What do you more? Because you also came around and there's a comma, injustice and comma, come here plus. Who person read the law? Your conduct is being monitored. You don't deserve to be part of the legal profession. Because you see, we are a disgrace. You see, you there, and I will report Loyampa to the Chief Justice for further investigations. Loyampa case Bia Ekwan Kamaho. Am I responsible for the distribution of cases? And I only searching Supreme Court. There's a directive say every case have yield distribution. And the allegation you made on social media, and the Loyampa and Ankama she investigated. A plus, you see your smoothness level. The minute you come back, omemu. Now we bet you come back what we see because so trust now would the ajumponi to my brain back. Obre, ube bre, me because we are so oh we are see now what kuma pa now ni obi wan jumboni what down for unipa ubi kra ubasama. You pray for the person. But Ghana, we don't have love. Me too. Omunyanka menime me too as a no. You want to be Omunyanka Lampa. Adi was a Kotokra Pavu. Now young coffee be the same. There were people who were happy that Lampa is dead. Everyone me Lampa, Menya Sem, Menime Guase, Wagana. That's what they want to hear. But la lie, it will never happen today, it will never tomorrow. Because you see, Nyamio Timi Mono. Or such a riase. Now, maybe to me, if I'm going to be also, I look up to one person. I don't even have a role model. I don't believe in anything that is human. I believe my faith is grounded, but nothing else than Jesus Christ. I look up to him as my author and finisher of my faith. In my life, I don't have a role model. I don't trust in any other thing. You see, I don't trust in any other thing. I don't trust in the arms of men. I don't trust in anything. Even my legal profession, I don't trust in it. I don't trust myself as a lawyer. I don't trust the judiciary. You see, I don't rely on anybody. My source of strength, my source of divine protection is because I look up to him. Because nipa ye bad. Nipa ye evil. Na nipa penipa. Nipa ye cobra. Kwame ti se kese u ye cobra, Kwame kuma ti kese u kase utini kase u se utini kese but utini su cobra kwa u ye cobra. Akosuya abawaji ukru se so ukru se u ye cobra. Odi I say you think that cobra TV. Cobra TV. Mo bo agenda. A judge asama ba mu ni evidence na mo te na mo judge no. And then today you have been exposed big time. And thank God there's a kama nyame diwa sama ma. And thank God, and now I believe say you'll be sworn in very soon as Sampa Hene, paramount chief of Sampa. You see, that's what God is having me here. Bro, obi show with open with here. A plus munya nyame betrom ka back. Sa boy no plus no. Once is na dream. Now for say on na jimai, on obia bia and obia some no di we atem, no we akwasia aboa. You see, A plus unya nyame o. You have to calm down. Undu baby our Abrabo mo. You have to come down. Judge in the crowd now can say what's more than him. You see? But you see, you took that position thinking that judge, but then come has been dedicated. And me Ampa, you can't touch me. Me the judiciary, they can't touch me. See, let me tell you something. Me too, I don't depend on the law. I survive by grace. Today, if I'm not a lawyer, I'll survive. I've been through a lot. I don't see anybody who can make me or make me. Nobody can unmake me. The one that makes me. See, me, I believe in Joshua. Say, in my mother's womb, me, what do I say? And I have a divine purpose. He has set my side for a purpose. And that purpose is what I'm looking up to. That is my motivation. I'm here for a purpose. I have an assignment. And until I finish with that assignment, nobody born of a woman, no institution, nobody can determine my destiny on earth. Likewise, you have that confidence in you. Say, utiase no, obi eni wo betwa hye shebre. Na de bia fa no kware. Na hu brase fanam. Na na mebe ma watamfo eni me guase. Say na ne so because judges ni bi eni me guase. Na A plus muso eni me guase. Na UTV we for say Faradixi any Kwame etikese Kwame Nkrumah tikese woni me guase ene akosua woni me guase no ene obi biara owishi just ankama ene guase no nyame hu bobo was ba hwe mu de betum no mu nya obi enkebi ma mo mu ma yemfa no kwaredi entrance. Let there be love in the judiciary. Let there be love. Chief Justice Kwawabe, the way people hate her, the Chief Justice Tokuno, her appointment and nomination became a headache. There are people who are wishing they want to fail, but madam, who fail it da. Chief Justice Tokuno, you will never fail. You live to fulfill destiny. All the say, and I pray for every judge. Say, every judge should stand up for the truth. And those who are in the judiciary who want to see the downfall of other members of the bar, members of the bench, and the lawyers who bite and do connection. Case be a banner, a common judge, they manipulate. You betray me come back. Oh, I say, hey, those lawyers now. You say, they know judges now. Mudi symphonia. Oh, I say, no. My lawyers now, we say, Kumase, I'm lawyers to be, I'm in judge, no judge chambers. Munya, you better report one. You take it to the and so judges now, most of my imagine say, when people you body be, some judges sit in and think that only a judge, they can take the destiny of people. You also will account. Who a judge? Now the hatred, who the agreeing fee, who the obi show. Suddenly, I'm judge you at the right time. If you think that you are a judge and you have power, therefore you rule anyhow, you take bribe, you jail people anyhow, God will deal with you. You need to pray for forgiveness. Maka. And it's a medicine. There's you want to disgrace the man and rob at the body bank. Would they want trust I judge and you were dancing and I dancing, but you were disgracing some another judge and on a retirement. Now, let me briefly touch on this topic. Very interesting. Otumfo akasa. Asansini kasa no. I get worried. It involves offensive issue, no. And Asantini akasa, it's all over social media. But I get worried because you see, Asantini has a good heart for the people of Ashanti and the people of Ghana. This is Ohinia, which we say justice needed Jareno. They now say to say, which we say, Asante Maino, Dino Fano, of him so powerful man, Ochi injustice. The man cannot just entertain injustice. Asantini Obia, to say, pro ye. Now, Papa, no, the man is full of wisdom. He speaks with passion. Who share the way or administer justice when he fear. He has spoken. Now, Adibako Kaya, the real woman say, Asante formu nimnyamu kra, munimnyamu wo. Asante region, Asante formu ntio. Adia mukra no sumo. Because mahinie ni ye fe. Mahinie no eya kono. Mahinie no eye kabeshe. Mahinie no eye role model. Enti no mamu transe na mo start say mbe challenge Otumfo in the wrong forum. What the hell? What the hell? For the first time, say, we a press conference. Do you address your chief through press conference and demonstration? Asantini in your politician. None of you voted for Asantini. Asantini, you have told us what on your politician. You feed the namuna, if it's tradition, you the power no. Sikegwa. It's only 2 minutes. It's from the ancestors. Who dare you office of you from body? I got a demonstration, and I never do. My lucky said during the olden days, I come on Yamunia about for the chomuting if you are crackle. Dear. The movie boy a chim for ya bedroom at Santi. Me my father a chicafi kufu. To me, Miss Fat Santi. Me, my mom for 2 for Niagro. No 2 for no. I'm a for Nibreno. Na Santi for Mumu Nyamu no Mumu by because they're unique. They're unique. Timamu Mamu Deja Muhuma Obi and for 2 for Nime Yafom. O 2 for Kasara Wakasa. Na say didn't need any bomano. Na say no na 2 for call. Tech Echo BA. Okay, your fundraising. Say look, edu tembia, who your henny will chroma. I did be on a sharp buying. Say Bibia by a bemao. It's true sell 2 for intra tax mano. The normally G and equally book should not have been his responsibility. This I say hey because everybody the tax say the tax but put to Juma. But who share on mine now and I would say we must see the whole world according to you. It's okay so we government to come and do project for you a better. And this government, you know, has been stretched. He has so much road to do. So many things I saw here during this time. You know, Otumfo say, look, the Kofonochi hospital, no, renovation, no, critical. You can't wait from government. Government, politics, parliament. Now it's getting here. They see Mmra, not that communal spirit. That spirit and gratitude, before Abrabo no buy na. So he mobilize here. Kumasi, you have the resources, you have the men. Otumfo say Mmra na mumebua na yempeja hospital no. Yen renovating to the level. And he said, look, voluntarily, any contribution insha. Me lo yampa, me the contribution be call. 50 man they call, me so call contribution. What I say, I'll say 200, maybe 1,000, me call. This can be a me call. Because I bet Asante Memu, and I'm proud to be part of this region. Very powerful region, industrious region, regional, 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 you feel proud because they determine the political future of the land. Regional, ultimately say, baby, I could be an friendly woman. Oh, yeah, I say, Omo man so hefe, and Omunim Janina, and Omunim culture, and Omunim, Bibium, years old asantini for year afefe omo bob yefe bibia yefe everything is nice in the Asante region ti be ma nkofo kitikiti bi. Now we have Kevin Taylor boy you don't want the Kevin Taylor na onto the nesi Ghana ntia Kevin Taylor Asantini akoye program na wasra man for say omo supporter Kevin Taylor the social media say Asantini adane beggar na Kevin Taylor papa otinkomu I think say akwara na nya oba I don't think say Kevin Taylor oba tell me man go check na ya DNA test we need to go and do the Kevin Taylor papa who ha ma koye DNA test na Kevin Taylor nya oba ba oba pa na wo so yo hene wo hene Kevin Taylor papa hene na odi no ene ni Asante hene o papa na first Asante hene o papa hene ni kwara Asante hene ase for you to come and insult Asante. Can we tell you are warned? You see, and some of us, we will continue to discipline you, but you see, you are Usumai, NDC Abapawa. Can we tell her? Mama, any way more sponsor can we tell her? No, did you Asante Temno? About 30 more. Mama, ne Ibrahim, any NDC for my question can we tell her? Now, or so camera, no, did you Otum for a time, and look, can we tell us Otum for your beggar? Otumfo is a failure. And you are saying all these things against an innocent chief on Bekao. It is wrong to say, Obi say, ni mo from one na yem peja in the hospital. E mo ne me na Oba pa ti on to me nye. Oba pa ti on to me yes adia asante ni ye no. And on ye obi amba because one can say want to ye. It do for that ti no, they offer them to me no. Obi ya, now you come and insult the person. I don't want to play his tape because it will be an insult on this platform. Otumfo so do say me boss ne man say Taylor can wa platform so me but can Taylor who try kwada so you have a short life to live. I tell you before God man if that's how you go. You see you will be we are heading towards 60 years. Only I say but we know 30 years no who new year. You are small boy but who try kwada so and your father I don't know how to describe your father because before God man my father Tiasia he can't tolerate me insulting elderly. Me mama pompotene. Me na munya mompene. O dey because me fear busia mo bom ho. But can tell am busia for no there's a question mark. Enti na mo hwede yi na Kevin ebusia no I think say we need to locate the busia no. O mu ya deliverance. See Kevin Taylor you watch your words. You can't come and insult to 2-4 o betuma wo papa. Na wa bob brache wo no papa. Na be did you 2-5 attempt. Just because what's your mic? What do you say? It's your transit. And my own video too far them. Now, let me go on the topic of the day. Takoto aba. Aba na ekotu ye no. MPP aspirant in ya obia eye de obetumi sebi ahine beto a ye pre sa na elections beto a unye obia mane ndo na unye obia mane bi with camp abonsam kra won camp abonsam kra o ye abonsam kra won camp obode nim kra be won camp o ti asore na asore no also be a ho a obenya members obeko everybody will be odono and you want to win your bia man no so no you to win your bia so man to aba ma wo intercase ba na I involve a lot of people ya super delegate ye ala fimu contest na aba nipa 5 out of nipa 5 no ya pre ya kobai campaign yeah obia kasa bi we can we so aka it is a game, it's a political game. You got to understand politics is a game. You need to play by the rules, and the rules of campaign is that usha nipa na supporting now what should I expose the weakness but with restraint because the party after elections no as I come together and you know usha the weakness now what point what team a movement And you know, let me narrow on between Kennedy Pond and Baumia. They were the serious contenders. What happened? Baumia yeni campaign. Or the supporters. Or the people in the media. Or the media people are Mokabimano. Or the software Mokabimano. Or the inform Mokabimano. Or the non form Mokabimano. Or the politicians of Mokabimano. They played their role to support Baumia. The same way with Kennedy Pond also had his media houses supporting. I want the friends, a supporter. I want the pastors, almost social come. And he also played game. Buka buy. Definitely, when the hits no, and when Yama Kennedy Pond Katia, I can say Baumia in the team. I can say Baumia supporters. We say you did my term before, during, and even after. Yeah, it's a game. Yeah, you know. Now Kennedy Pond say, we should forget each other. And you know, at the end of the day, no, yeah, Baumia winning, no. Baumia in the team and the supporters, and to be constricted in the poor. No. What's Ken near your target to? Who win a banner? Who target near Ken? Ken near Ken your father. You're down for a game of all. And a ball boss will be bobola. Infringement woman, you church woman, you defend it. Send a boxing, so box will be a There are rules of the game. You sign, box says, sign, you know, say Ube punch you, it's a criminal offense, of an assault. But in the rules of boxing, you must sign agreement, say, your right not to be assaulted is taken away from you. And it's a more cool boxing now. Punch Bruce no and he boxing your point. Obedi in your crowd, cool boxing. I'm going to pray with a pray. Yeah, who boxing? You know, we are no home. Now we're Mujaba. Ah, what cool boxing? Now, boss, you are bono, you're proud now, you're born at war. No one lose you. I'm sorry, I'll say, and I'm going to make a sabium. As I said, Mano, over Basamanka, oh, mommy, and even a Canadian Paul, Musopotas to be yellow. Which I be just here. And then be like Canadian Paul, supporters, any people social media. What could only by me boxing? What shall we do today? Now, boxing, you're cool, you know. What problem make a cry? What do I say? Baumia and Niba say, I will look at cry because Nyama can be upon him for car or Baumia and Yazi. Move brown papa. Move born in fit. Can you put 2 bombs at Yazi? Or to be shut down. Who show Baumia power to be say Baumia cannot win. Or you win about Mama Bedina so Baumia and lose 2022. Baumia comes in car. There are things that you said about Dr. Baumia. Supporters no, hey, you trouble me. Me cry them, some part of can say me. My hear me out to say, me the cry no, I don't know, no minisika. Until almost say me cock in the poor, I could say sika. Ninya, Mukagu so. Maybe who say a podcast game, who was some slow down. Oh, they say, but I power, you can't slow down power down. Power, me no, me, I'm endowed. The intelligence is there. The smartness is there. The punch is there. And to the Yamubi Waba, I'm upon the campaign team. So, about many campaign team, last week we won a big trouble, and we say, Sami Uku. Sami Uku was Baumia campaign team. But me, one of the catcher second, and Uku come a friend of cry on picket, which means that Baumia campaign team doesn't count. Boss, Obia make a campaign team and come in first, and Uku are picking. I can over pick it, but don't count. Baumia, but me, I would didn't me call Baumia. Because me tough na me yiri jam no so tough no so die na mo say daddy we want to go and see Baumia na Baumia po na dream say obeye person o contest ya koko hu Baumia no and akwara na kan say we dream say Baumia e the president enti me tough no so almost so die bem Morris and Maureen o ma me wu no almost so die bem almost so die na Baumia wini ampa ya ko Baumia fie Emma Baby Baumia Bompa Momo, Edomo. The love for Baumia started from there. When my children, within 3 months, Bakuso died, so who said Baumia, a president. And because I be, and another day president, or see that Baumino, or the Baumia picture chair, and say, when no, and I'm saying, hey, and it's that is what made me fall in love with Baumia. I'm imagine say make camping Baumia, I engage me. Obi and mommy any assignment. Me and I me tea and I make as I'm show. And I make to me bombs. And I can depot. Me to be. Now me slow down because at time now maybe wow slow damage party no. Now I can't me can't. And the bombs them to be. What they said is slow down. Bomb fin ya. Boy you fusun ya. What I mean be. But you be boy. Pop in the phone, le fait. Body fellow I say. Oh body fellow I say. Now ya ko cook na ya ko awie na wo boba omia eni ba ko se se ba omia pekwan bi so a se eni na boy na ni nya horo obekọ na ko surgery because dem wa ke nia ya bomba e se ba omia ko damage control aya problem on ho o pere de pon any supporters no mun koko trust na mun hwe nyama mo kai do the campaign ba omia chesika ba omia we but I'm say all these things were blows out. What do blow no? No, no, so koto blow no be. Now we no paja. Now we when so. Now we point back bam. Now we lose match now. Bra wo wagia tu no. Na o supporters no. Et social media is so power. Ni we win no. Na ye de me na me kan chemu. Kene de pon. And no supporters muntie me social media didi amudidi matem nia Matthew ba me ntie sana me so Matthew me wo didi matem me ko show me onim say be program ye me hwe da me kasa wi me hwe me hu was be ko hwe me hu kasa that is na be mo boss be tia spirit be rebi mu a me kasa wi a me track me tie me wana me fere me say lampa na da ba na ko kasa me sana me tie nti me kasa wi a me ntie me hu I don't want to listen to myself. When I come here, I control by a spirit, that spirit of truth and confidence level. And yami hunkoko jare mi sa mi kasa deep. Sana mi tiye, mi yo me wie. Enti no, mo di ma temo social media. Na bi mo say na e first ala pack de pom to fia kwa. Me ko pack de pom cho. Bodi na mayro. Jama mo problem o. Mi la ampa. Me ko kere de pom cho. Say my hand boni ben. Kere de pom. Say me ewu ben na me make contest no me ba ombia me la pa be yo bia o me yo bia me am in politics me NDC MPP me come ho number 2 me need card bury me card bury me number 3 me position me am in MP me president de di me nim say me ya me president me nya presidential material o dey say activity baby nya me yen na me yen no Uba courtroom de aba hu show courtroom do be hu show me yan nam get it ka be crash ro me kokota mu nim me nim so akeka say na me ya wa me courtroom o da say ba me talent na me exhibit no o da say program me say no me nya research o me trust ya na flow enti me no me enenie hamu na me wo ana chama ama me 2 hours a on chameka How chama on tiaka, many ekotia, or yam employee, mini employee, mini pay wa, media and self come, mamma 2 hours. Now, me program, now, man, for share of station on cost. Now, me, I will get to make expenses. Teacher, I want to be clear to be control. Chow to be on your lawyer, my law. What I say to watch a minute amount to me. Chairman to be can not even coach me. Nobody can coach me. Boss, I don't sit down and write. I don't have anything I'm referring to. Everything I say comes from my head. So I can't even repeat it. So who beg to the Japan? I can't beg to the Japan. I have never me head to the Japan anything. Everything that I said is my opinion. Imagine today. I didn't insult the Japan. So because of the president material, you insult to my opinion. Once a year, so no, me too. Na me say me be a minimum. Me too, me pe bibi a minimum ye. Football. Okay, there's a me footballer. Football, me to me more. Enti me no, so because when you footballer, only di matem we. Kene je pon mu ti muntua di o. Muntua de yakre o. O because when you footballer, only di matem o. Me say kene je pon no, anya presidential material. We me di atem. So you put your material fair. Oh, and I you know, more much social media, and I tell my wood to be near one, and I'll patch or main patch or the I can't beg the poor because I've never wronged the poor. Say you're begging, and then super the poor, so the most begging will be where you know. You also set things. But me, like, I'm permitted to me come party home. Number two, chairman to me on Jamaica. Me 2 hours now. A better deal. I mean, I continue me control me. And Ochina or says building area me call different station. Me call station. Me call maybe me YouTube channel. Na my head. That's me. So chairman to me even doesn't tell me what to do. He dare not. Chairman to be dare not. It's a tobia. More target chairman to be because of land power. No. I'm my own man. Into number 3. Kere pon maintain. Sada me bus station am be program. Sada me call what for say. Me call the station. On my call program no. Me we kasa on my FM. Me kasa ho. Into maintain kere pon. And obi bi oni wa odi kere pon tia maintain no da. That be I can't do that. Need to maintain no. But I didn't kire. And I'm actually my dream. And I didn't so there a game. What did I say? Game that boy, no, I'm saying, you know, WONTUMI handle me. What did I say? Me no lawyer part of me sharp. Me got me so me not gonna afford you. Me not gonna afford you until moon died. Me need chopper bia. And obi any oba chopper chow ken chow. Yenya ya bo game no. Obi e prepra. Yenya kosa ya. Let's come together as a family and let's address NDC. Our me focus me ken o. Me ken kono. What do I say? Now I'm moving to mama. Mama na me do. Oh. Na ken dey say we. Na mati say o say obeba 2027. 2027. Obeba. How many me real home me ho? Before go the man. Bra me ti ken ne party no ye no. Muko na ken ko didi no say and he will live and fight and run out of New York. And then he said, "Oh, I will be back 2027." And I'm a real moon. Didn't hear me cancel. I think we live by day. We live on a daily basis. Nobody knows tomorrow. Let's learn. Into the Bible can say, "O sikenini kwasia sikenini na otra se o se o ochina me yesi ochina me yesi meto party me yesi na o boast of tomorrow no and you find out that me be in a cry 10. My advice to you, you don't know tomorrow. Don't let anybody deceive you that come 2027 you don't know tomorrow, because see the dynamics of politics is such a way say they be an enemy resili pa foforo na me pese 2027 no be ye unsa alan edumi so ene na ala koye ya or the ja party no, because 2027 no you don't know what is going to happen. Unidi u president me ma me nkwa am apomodin. I feel the dynamics of politics may change. There may be another Baumia coming. There may be anything Baumia can win. The dynamics are many. So don't boast about 2027. Don't boast. Don't boast. I beg you. Anywho. Ochina nyawodia. Ochina nyawodia. Ye nia ye kase ne ochina ye dia. Whether even krano you better about 2024 no. It takes the grace of God. You will be the one who will treat you with December crown to next year. Year to about now. A war every day. Every day people are dying. Every second. So Janum Jano will be biada why I didn't say or China may say, please stop. You don't know tomorrow. You don't know tomorrow. Until Kennedy promise now. What you need to do, me the advice and remember. My worry is that unia kitwa na we wini. I'm expecting you say, you will tell your people, say, go and support Bawumia. But you didn't say that. But you are telling me that 2027. And you are telling that you have 30% share. Who tell you? Can you see? That's my problem I have with you. MPP nye share asemu. Nye company. MPP nye company obi what share wo. MPP is a public entity. Let me educate you. When someone say Lampa in body, political party be a public entity in law. Political party entity say company yet no. You did share holding, you did share hold. There's a company that we share holder. No, nobody has a share in MPP. Nobody has a share in NDC. Nobody can have a share in any political party. Every political party is a public entity here. It's open for all. And everybody have interest in any political party. It me two way because it's a public entity. You know, we want interest in NDC. So I can decide to be a member of NDC. I can decide to criticize NDC. Anything that NDC can be a word, source of word to me. That is a public entity. That's what the law says. That is what the Constitution and the law says. And you can when you stand there and you tell the people, say, oh, 30% share. What share? Interest in what? You have nothing in this MPP. You have absolutely nothing. In fact, the 31% people who voted for you, they don't even have a share in the party. They just, because they can lose their status as polling agents at any time. They can lose. And what is the share are you talking about? That company is that is awful. Because come 2028, there may be a new police station agents, ever change it. You see, this is education. You are educating with law and then you answer. So Japan make that statement. Now the law that statement is off. It's not grounded in law. It's not political wise decision to stand in front of your people and say, you have 30% share. 30% share. And then listen to me. When they pon any crop for, if you talk about the mom will say, Moya Madrid say, Mom work Bawumia camp. Monto, the because more bumpers about me and lose na kemba. Oh, you will be also one more unyonku no enchade. When chan cry, what we do? So never think say it is about Bawumia. No. Granted say yakwato abano ken nenya 60%. And be menya 30 a aka mo story nko. Aka mo sanko. Aka mo kasa nko. But this aka mo starting Bawumia bra on board. That is how life is. But now because you lost into some of you are bitter and you are insulting people and you are calling people's names and then there be say Ken ni mo kasa kasa and call you obia names so. Ken is not bitter but the media houses for no and this uncle no obia to bombs no can be social media more insult look I am nobody in MPP. Listen to me. Today I'm declaring my status to you. I am nobody in MPP. I am not part of your party. I am not a card-bearing member of your party. I don't pay dues. Have you ever seen me in any of your constituency or your regional or your rallies that you do? No. I am a free person. I speak my mind. I'm not a friend of politicians. That's why I don't have politicians as friends. I come in with me back. Kumase na 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I live independent lifestyle. Me nyame doctor na moko. Me di me wie. Me nyame abetie me di me wie. I live peacefully. I live. So I am nobody in MPP. So who targeting here? You are wasting your energy. Into more media houses, any Kennedy Paul supporters, any those people who think that Ken are not betrayed. Not me. Because when you come at me, you come at nobody. You find the wrong person. Maybe you don't know. Mon channel more energy towards Mama. I'm of a showdown. No become Baumia the never show Mama because Mama is the one who is the problem. Mama is the problem now. Nya ono person obano or your problem or what issues or ba say at the pana ya no. Ena or ba abe cancel free HSS. Waka Mama so doesn't believe in free HSS. Also about the first thing that obey is over review free HSS. And Mama ni nkofo so come de mo change no omo ba so say okomedi obi cha oba betin obedwin yefu ho ansana wadwoman no ho. No top contribution, no chop. Policy no more in the first policy. And please, let's redirect our energy. Ya to abanewi. Okuna beri. Kennedy we lose. You person use the word we lose poto. We lose. Why adie? But they need to be in chain in the way we know. But the way we know, it is so concessive no. And now we are champion. We defeat Obia. When say WONTUMI no, you don't rejoice. So Baumia and the team will never rejoice because the battle is not about Kennedy Pong. Kennedy Pong is part of us. It's one of us. And even I may come number for that Kennedy boy na. Again na. Oh, I said, I mean, I jam mammy lamp. I mean, I MPP may come home. Whatever the name number the food with my farmer conwa. Me fix platform should I may yamono. Me yo. Munya rofa me jawun to be program ya to. Na me face money Kennedy wa bontin. Me not in the name of Baumia. My rubbish the presidential ambitions in life. Me destroy me. That's me. So please don't bring yourself. Don't think that you can attack the Ampa. I'll just leave this station, leave WONTUMI station, go back to Accra and do what I know how to do best. So please, stop the attack on me and stop the threat. Because there's a phone for me. And me, nobody can stop me. When I started saying me element, nobody can stop me. Because I know what I carry. I carry grace and truth. Now, me carry grace and truth, you can't. Because the truth is shield. So, who throw ara, shield, and I grace no so, a bambo. No be a double bambo, no, wait to me no. And I no crown, I want my fan. Maybe two then I'm here where we are say. Then the baby I say, then crown and mupe, we are say. Politicians, mammy come on, then I'm mupe, we are say. Yes, you chomuko. Yes, you chomuko. A more for Freddy, I chomuko. Nipa, hey, young fashion, and baby, I say, the young fashion is so called. Tobo, the batty, my brother, say. Munimo, Wamushena. Munimo, Wamushena. I'm only the sleep brain, a young Yadamon country. Mamma person to contrary Yada go so, person, alas, may say, Mr. Bakuma say now, because your political party be on chairman. And no, she good in Nsem, a chakala. A chakose. And no, she good in Nsem, a chakala cose. Political party, nearly the chairman. Now, Otrahona, all by what now, Mr. Meeting chain. Never pay for a job where no three. No for three. Person quano a check, we're going to say, we're going to in Katia, intensity. Now, Papa, some say, no, or was to say, no, don't say, hey, what do you win near your politics? What do I say? Move it at 2% Kufo. Kufo, the 2 million, you know, and not to wheelchair. You need wager. To be a the same, not the mobile. To Monkai way. Monkai. Bible said Monkai mobile for moment to be more. And said that body number. Or see, Kai, Ubon for Umranti Brimo. And Sana, Daboni Naba. Canada, de Naduna, Anuna, Ubenya. Oh, did that too. As I say, Obama. Yasi afefedi emu akonodi amamika ayu ampa efisama kwetu minyankopo amama diyamo obropi binyami Jimmy na meni mi wasi wiase ɛkɔ na wieyɛ kɛnɛdɛ pon ne followers mu hu sɛ yesu ba na ɛnkyɛ ɔde na ketua ɛba nti no maama nso saa hu sɛ o ba ɔbɛnia no yesu ba o ti ase nti mo nsakra o ti ase mo nsakra because ohiri na bɛn o ti ase and finally Sir John Sir George Sam George o de why I dream say o ye budo so mushi Sam George the way I do so mushi because what we the youth mensa ahwe for ma ko wom to be one na bang Charlie Sam George calm down we need religious tolerance. Finally, let me use this to advise people. As a man, judgment na my reading in here kosi. Mama fa ba ko benu bi ntumofo. Judgment no ade ba ko a me hu wo mo ne say. Lord say awari biara obe ware a wo be ko register. Na ebeda na aware no. Sa aware na aware o. Until we don't have the offer our marriage of convenience. Uno be ya wa dream say mo ko ware. Na ope visa sa ware na ya ware. It will be wa me pe visa ntino yen ko ye say ya ware for in law ya ware. It is say uno maame ko ware ya ware o. Uno wadafo bi ko ware ya ware o ntino law no say uno obi ko ware ya hwe die ntia ko ware no. Dia ye hwe ne say mo ware mra kwan so ana it will to many obi aye fake marriage. But once ever go through the process, you ever issue the marriage certificate. No, in law, no, there's called a presumption of regularity, meaning you presume say niaye nia aye mra kwanso enti mawari yes mo court ekotwemu and what the years what the BT asamaja yere no the case dey asamaja dey win here mo nka judgment nti asamaja dey win here but asamaja court eko prove say oba no before obi hunu no na oni obi ahihye aware na oba ne say aware no the people share no a marriage of convenience na oyare na opese oko Italy ekosa ne ho yade na answer oko Italy no ese ni obi pretend say nipa no waware no say na be nipa oko Italy na obi tibanya free medical care enti sa papa na obefa no ne ware no na nye the kruno but a marriage of convenience. Court say, some marriage of convenience no. A yawari, nanka says some waja yere, any man no court, nanko chum. But because oman chumu, not the worry as a majano. In law no, they say you be obi yere on paper. And you be yere on paper. There's a samaja edibim. Say, wako wari obea or you be yere on paper no. They say sa wari no. Enya wari a inti ya divorce no ye nullify no what you say but samaja ohwe mu pa ohwe release a oye ni ana samaja kudos to asamaja my brother asamaja obi nka je so ohwe na ampa we try me rough but asamaja na win here to oba no lose here na nyama ohwe nia no court afam oba no ohwe sika oba no edge na court emma na kakribi but I didn't the court here what is just and first. Umendi no kware wo ya Abrabo mu. O warrior ware obi a odono. Na ko ware watanfo because of paper. Sa ware abeya ware. E fe so mume ni na ho. Ye ware nia no na ye japade nia no. Na ye enlebo ye japade. Wo ware na wo ye japade na pese ye ukun ana wo yire dia mane hu. Because your property be your say property we die. Me ye ma me ho. Property we there, me ma me yere. Mama yen differentiate between your properties. So the be ya that be ye bu aware a ye dim dia we di buy na we di one buy. Na ye hu dia ye boom na asomdwe mmra. But me man muntie me. Mama fa adwem bone nkwa aware mu. Mo wa aware a japade bia ye bia no ma yere enya we. Mu bi o ma ya japade a ene madam fa japade no. Because mo ye japade no. Madam for na mo bon na mane. Mambo mo yira amane nti wo pɛ na wode odamfo na kofa sa dan na ɛwɔ bush no so wo sɛ wo kura po wu bankofo bebre wa ɔmo sika ɔmo de amanfo no ɔmo na wofo nim ɔmo yiri mu nim ɛna ne ma no so ebi mu so musuba nyɛ mɛma no ko kache mo pɛ na fɛ mo fa plan B na mo di sika nti e ma sisi ano ayɛ problem e ma na ma ba no bebre suba kun ma ware mo pɛ duro to obebi wono to na otu duro so obewu na wu a nipa de wu ade no benyefi wo de betka nti obebi a wo wishi obema no wo ho obema wo gya wo obema no ni ho se obewu no wo de wu trase na metu sala wate trase na bibiara o prim wa asase bia no sa nem ade no e betwom akọ bibia ni wa entwom nkọ bibia betwom akọ ana ya ti ha mo ana obia o tie mi bia na o hwem nyaa no nkudi obia ya ku ni asase nyaa no kana at 100 no fa 8 to sa age no ho everything bi yan kai biom o kai o mo betrase in the year 18 something omo wo he yan kai obiom omo matrase in the year 17 something 16 something 15 something yeni momo say say me yan say no ya yedi ya say ya mre twemo ya 19 something for no ya twemo akọ I was 19 something no and what here 1910 for no mawu 1920 for so wu is that omo wu aba na 1930 and 40 maybe year 1960 me sister batch for me twemo abo kakra aka 4 years 5 years na me pension 60 years me ni mi sa first na me ni mi me hwe me ni pa me say ye lampa hwe me twemo tele say me say ye me wa kokra o na abo kokra o me hwe me ni pa me say me ni na twitwa o chale na yampa o e bobo we wa kokra o yeah every time first we be credit count me you know we need that count me you know oh BP na onum BP oduro na ekun wase BP oduro yi wo de maya na ekun yase dodo ni di moja ni yakọ che yakọ mu yase na dwo kwasi ase train say that ha muye BP oduro muye BP oduro de yebre me wa de yebre e ma no enye photo ya BP buy pe na o ma ye no and I see the doctors the muye ni pa bone mo get the doctors for muye ni pa bone mo se de kum ye mema ye mu kum ye bema no na ma fa ye yere mo muye ni pa bone for money subai say that only the doctors here all this 50 60 no na pressure be there so onye BP a odem omo save organs no obema organ ene okuma organ no o dey say omo ni say okuma there organ no omo save obetu nya stroke obetu heart attack enti unu BP dro na di moja ni yakọ chika wakoma mu na okuma enti bo say wo ho 1 month 2 months na onte okotinka kwasi asema kwa sa Abrabo so ye bobo enti e mobo o dey yaso tu a ya o ye young boy ya o ye young boy ya tio wiase de ye kwasi wiase de ba e say mo ko na mi nwa no mo che kwasi wiase nya me de abaye no ma trust ya fa nyansa hwe say o ye young boy now so 15 up to 2035 no 20 years no bra sebi obema mu ye din na bra wo ye young person a okomi de upa no unisika o be to dia ope unisika o be hwe ma fe dia udi 40 50 ya na fe sika ba no na say men di nchine men di we na obema so ewu de ba wo lo yampa na mi hu mobo it all be Twitter say yeah lawyer ken mo de ani ba mo de aguto koto kokra ko fo mo de ni ewu na do mo ni enye juba o ya say enye juba to me hwe me manu say o ye bobo o ya say gaga na ye nya mi hu ye mo bo ani pa ye mo bo o ka mi hu ye mo bo ni pa mo bo ye say hwe o ni pa say hwe ni pa be ye de wo wi ase bebrebe emfa nkosi bia o di ase enti nyame na ye dan no na ye nyai tobe no boss emwaye enti ye man ye slamo ye di 50 60 corner mo nyai sex no too much na nye me man fault ya ye mre mo nyai mo fa pa bonta echi o di ase enti no mesre na ye nti ase say it's part of life. And you know about your way, we're very interesting. I've looked at Justice Doche ɛne desankama nyame hyira ankama wɔdi n'atamfo so nkonim ɔsɛe ankama ɔsɛe the judiciary ɔsɛe the chief justice and ɔsɛe the judicial council and ɔsɛe the truth stands the truth stands what I say shame unto you A+, shame unto you Kwame Etikesiye, shame unto you Akosua Abwa Ago wotso ya wa fake counselor I say who counselor I dream free only Kwame Etikesiye I dream free nti mo be bressa asa no bi na ko bi na kana songo na be ma mo no me tumo on say wa dream I dream free mo be bressa abeti mo bre adwin fi so because this abotewa adwin fi mo bresa o dia so to na won dua adwin pa ma onua mo bre o bia onya adwin pa bibia o bre sa de na me no o adwin pa ma onua o da na wada onua edi nkuni me mfa ho o ani age onua ko hwehwe mo say nyame hunu mo bo that should be the attitude that should be the culture. I say it's for the skipper. Ghana had the penny here. Obi wu, obi nya money, obi nya Nsem Shatawale. Akoye program na yesu no obi to UTV Mmra and then they say Shatawale they say Shatawale edeka. You see I don't know. Say be you say negativity in kwa. Obi anshiasi okomi obi wu obi nyare obi nya manie obi nya kese ma obi nya fe obi nya opportunity na mo ya hey munya na mo ma menton ade ba kon emam Ghana ni akohia na mo lawyer mpa ekope ba ko say on be judge wo family court o di ase ye koe no na yedi sade ntino obi anhwe lawyer mpa ewo DSTV Akwaba Magic at 8:30 every Monday piano program fufu bia me da hye ho ewo DSTV of South Africa na be nominate me motia na muhu me so fa so mo motia Ghana na lawyer mpa ye nia na muhu me fa so South Africa international abe pick me wa ha abe me judge hey producer who was ade no bono mana ma fo hu muti ha na mumfa lawyer mpa nya hwe ye fi South Africa abe ye audition abe pound me say me I'm the one of the best family law judges in the country. And I may Akwaba Magic program, I may your family court. I may a judge. The producer will have Mama for who is also what do I say? Family bench. Family bench. Miss yes, I want to say. Hey, what do I say? Miss yes, I want to say. That is how God have lifted me. I'm with the so. Me fear akra ko South Africa. Ghana mo suba funa mo detia abeye ni pull him down obi tiwana o pe wo hwiase mo ni me guase no mo ni me guase me press no against amompe ni pe yeyo na da me ani so mo mpo yeyo so mo show program o ba problem mo hwe and this for kuma pai mama men nem no china o men no bonchina ba me we win awie nti mo mpa bibi ntra mo so mo fo se ba me abeluzu mo boa asofo na mo tra ase a mo bo pon na agezi ba obian nia no mo timpo anye djuma sadetie tele producer unya ye okay ene unya ya mame twa so mame fa be djuma die no mba wie because mabre na me mo ho ban no hwe wo so na mo ma ho ba nsem bibia wo bia no trasidin ewo akomapemu en lokware mu men nyu wan nyu abone because yem bi so wa ase so enche na ekubu aten enche ni efi wiase o ti ase enche ye nka ye biompo ye dipo ye mbo ye din biom te obi antrase wa brase mu na obi an di lokware ma oman Ghana na busu na ye wa famu de nia obetuma ye no ye omre kwa omeso a na okọ